Hi there, Gemini. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 5th of August. When it comes to money, possessions, business, contracts, you may be best to put your idealism in the deep freezer this week. Now, that's not to say that you should act against your better judgment or do anything that's shady or take shortcuts, but maybe you need to accept the world for what it is. Unfortunately, something could catch you out, and because you're not expecting it, that's where it can jar the most. So if you put yourself a little bit on alert, don't take anything or anyone for granted around these areas. You're much better suited to dealing with the surprise that could come up. However, by Tuesday, a surprise can be entirely pleasant. There's a wonderful new moon in your sector of relating, and it forges a great link with Uranus, the planet of the unexpected. And it could be someone who is different, wacky, innovative, forward-thinking, who really captures your imagination, and you two can really click. And this could be a relationship that goes from strength to strength. Also, Venus and Mars continue in a very positive angle, and if you're wanting to declutter your home and sell off some unwanted goods, it could reap a harvest. Also, you may be making some fundamental changes, and if you're wanting to work from home, this continues to be a time when you can do well from this. Just balancing the practicalities of this with the available time you have, perhaps using technology too, can be something that you can score highly with. Now on Friday, Mercury, your ruler, moves out of Cancer, where it's been for the last 9 weeks. And this is something you really can let a serious sigh out over. I think things are going to start to knit together in a way which is much more you're seeing. If there has been times when you've been waiting for money to come through to you, or waiting to hear news on anything that affects your sense of security and the foundations in your life, I think things will start to speed up quite considerably as Mercury returns to that point where the retrograde first started all those weeks ago. So by the end of this week, I do feel that things can be buzzier for you, but you've got to be realistic that when it comes to your values and the way that they fit in with the world at large, someone could try to act in a very strong-armed way, and you may need to stand your ground against them. It's been a pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck, and goodbye for now.